episode 9. Hey, Mons Rock. What up? Yes, sir. How you doing? Man. Welcome. Yes, it's almost 9. Still gotta wait for a minute, an hour to get in the building up. Oh, shit. Damn, I don't know if I should start the intro if he ain't even on yet. He just said he was good. Let's see. I gotta get this knucklehead on here, man. Yo, what's good? What's up, Amber? How you doing? Just waiting for your son to log on. Once he log on, then we good. Yeah, you know. You know. That's your boy. You know how he is. Oh shit, I guess I can intro then, you know. And hopefully he shows up. I'd like to welcome everybody to episode 9 of Chop 15 with Jay Walker. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tonight, I'm interviewing somebody special. I've known this young man since he was, I don't know, maybe like 2, 3. We go back, man. He's definitely family. His parents are family, you know. And it's kind of a blessing now that I went from like knowing him as a kid to now being able to work with him as an artist. Look at him, he's here. So it's super dope to be able to have the next guest, SoliBowl, nephew. So let me go ahead and pull him in and let's get started.
Yo.
Look who shows up.
What's up?
How you doing now?
Shit, I'm doing good. Straight boring. How are you?
I'm straight, man. I can't complain. Wish we was in the lab, you know, but
For real.
I can't complain, man. So shit, man. How's life been, dude? How's life in this current day and age?
Honestly, it's been kind of smooth. You know what I mean? Like this shit isn't really different. You know what I mean? Like obviously, me and you can't. You know what I mean? Like link like that and shit. But I mean, like still, it's just I've been doing the same ass thing. So I mean, it's cool. But
I feel you.
I just hope everyone else move and shit, you know what I mean? Because, like, this shit, it might not, like, affect me like that, but, like, I know, like, other motherfuckers is really dealing with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like...
That's the same way I feel, too. Like, I still feel like I'm good in the situation, but I know everybody else ain't. So it's kind of hard to be, like, super happy about being cool, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, other people are fucked up, so I feel you on that, man.
Yeah. But
well, are you working or anything right now?
Honestly, yeah, I've been working on some shit. I'm working on another music video. I'm doing that one the one that I sent you, the one where I'm like, I'm SoliBowl, I really am my own man. Me and my girl,
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago, me and my girl went to Santa Cruz and we did this little hiking thing and shit, and we got these
Okay.
dope little scenes and shit. So I'm putting that together right now. I just got it on my computer, so you know what I mean. Like it's like a work in progress, but it's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be a good one. You know what I mean? Like, but
Word.
I'm working on that. But I kind of ran into a little stump in the road and shit. My little fucking LCD screen and shit. You know, like the
Mm-hmm.
iPhone that I make all my beats on and shit.
Yeah.
Fucked up, dude. Like the actual
Uh,
screen is not cracked or nothing, bro. I wish I brought it with me so I could show it to you. But it's just like, fuck, it's a bump in the road. Look, you have all my writtens on there, all my shit. No iCloud or nothing like that. But that didn't really stop me and shit because, like, I still have my other little fucking little Jones, you know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping it going and shit. And I'm back to, like,
was
on
that
my
the one
home
you brought to my
computer.
house the first time? The old one?
Hey, real quick though, shout out to my moms. Shout out to this nigga LD and shit. Good luck for making it through and things. Look at
Yes,
everyone.
yes.
That's hella dope. This is hella fun, bro. Like I hope everyone's smooth and things. Hey, smoke 'em if you got 'em. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I mean? Drink 'em if you got 'em. Let's have a good time. Look at Luna.
Mhm.
Luna's in here too. Okay.
Oh
It's all
shit! What's
family.
up,
It's a
Luna?
family function. Let's do it.
That's what's up, man. Speaking of family, man. So I know a lot of people in here know you, but there's also some people in here that don't really know you. So, explain like your lineage, like who you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like for people that don't know.
So shit. So growing up, just I'm from Sacramento, California. Growing up, I grew up in out there in Midtown for a minute, and then once I was about like 6, 7 ish, I moved out to Oak Park, and then from there, I just been like kind of back forth, because my grandparents stay over there and shit. But my dad is Pete B of the Cuff, so I've just been like ever since a kid. It doesn't really matter, like you know what I mean, like where I was like at the time, like it's just Sacramento, so it's just like seeing all that Cuff shit and going to all the shows and shit. It's just been like that's just like created me just kind of like who I am and shit, and just experiencing all the shit that like you know what I mean, like Pop went through, Nate went through, RJ, Crush, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and then like my mom's was a big figure too because she just like pushed us to keep the creativity going and keep that real shit going too, keeping our like
Yeah.
knowledge going and shit, you know what I mean? Like making sure that we're not just some like brain dead robots walking around and shit. So it was just like I had a lot of support and I had a lot of like positivity to like look at and shit. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like so yeah, basically.
So how
Just
long
from
have
all
you
y'all.
how long have you actually been rapping?
So I actually took this shit kind of serious when I was like probably in freshman year in high school when I was about 13, no, fuck that, it was 14 years old. But
Okay.
rap, like battle rapping, I first started battle rapping like I remember at Sutter Middle School, you know what I mean, from when I was 12 and shit, and I was like 7th grade to 8th grade and shit battle rapping fools on the fucking courts and shit who like thought that they had the lyrics and shit, you know what I mean, but it wasn't really
Yeah.
like a competition. It was more like fucking like, all right, I got some bars, you got some bars and shit, and it was just like motherfuckers, like it was a dope little community and shit. And then on top of that, I had band class. So honestly, just like playing the trumpet for 2 years in a band class in 7th and 8th grade, that really like led me to like, I'm like, bro, I love music, bro. I love this shit. You know what I mean? Like this shit is dope. Like if I could only figure out a way how to like create some beats and things and like my own type of shit, I'm like, all right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then in high school, my freshman year in high school, my English teacher, shout out to Mr. Wilkinson. I don't know if he's still over there at Sac High, but
Mm-hmm.
he he was like he told me about GarageBand. You know what I mean? I did not know anything about GarageBand at all. You know what I'm saying? I was just like still like kind of new and shit. I was still hella open at the time too. Fucking Sac High had a little studio area and shit. Yeah, they had like a studio room where you go in there and it's just full
Mm-hmm.
computers and shit. And like after school, everyone would go in there. They had a little mic setup and shit. They had Fruity Loop computer and shit, but everything else was like strictly Mac. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like my mom has this shit. So then after he told me that, I fucking remember going back home, bugging the shit out of my mom. I'm like, hey, let me see your computer real quick. And then she
Let me
had
see
it.
your laptop
She
though.
had it. And then so then ever since then, it was just, we kind of like struck little deals and shit. She'd be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, I'll let you use it and shit. You just got to do your homework, whoop, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right. But then, so after a minute, so I was like, dude, I could really like do some shit. So what I would do with my mom's computer, I would set it up in my room. And I would put in the little iPhone earbuds with the fucking one with the microphone piece in it and shit, and I would
Yeah.
like wrap them up and shit. Like I like make it like hella to where it was like not like all like rubbing against my fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like
Yeah.
rapping and shit, and I put some shit out on like iTunes, you know what I mean? Just like off the little store, you know what I mean? Like off the, you know what I mean? Like when you hard drive it and shit, you know what I mean? Like when you import the
Yeah.
song, it goes on the
Yeah.
little playlist and
Yeah.
shit. So from that, I
Yeah.
remember showing it to my homies and shit, and they were like, "This shit is dope." And then so like from there, I was just like, I could do something. But Sac High was like a big thing, bro. Like there's a lot of artists out there who were like hungry. So it was just like, and it was another competitive kind of area too. Like, you know what I mean? Like just the surrounding and just the energy and shit. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was like everyone had something to bring to the table. You know what I mean? Like everyone has something to bring to the plate. So I always felt like, you know what I mean? Like I have something to bring to the plate. You know what I mean? I have to, you know what I mean? Like, cause everyone has their own kind of like thing and shit, but it really helped me out a lot. But I stopped back. I was just like honestly just ciphering, freestyling, not really giving a fuck. But up until to like sophomore year, I was like, okay, I'm starting to see some shit that I'm not agreeing with, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna really just start like just like writing some shit, you know what I mean, and like really taking it serious and shit. Like I fuck with all this shit, but sometimes I felt like I was like lollygagging. But then I ended up getting my own computer because for a minute I was just like I was relying on my mom and shit, you know what I'm saying? So once I got my own computer, man, it was over, bro. I was making shit after shit after shit. It's still on SoundCloud too. My SoundCloud is SoliBowl. SoliBowl/SoundCloud.com and shit. Very easy. But if you guys scroll all the way down, the shit have like I did not delete any of that shit. So it's just I used to vent about school and just all that shit. But and then after I graduated, that's when shit really started to like kind of like I started to take shit like well, I mean like I won't say after I graduated, but yeah, after I graduated, I took it way more serious. But I was always rapping and shit, but it was just like during 2016, like I was going through some shit, like RP Nutter, RP Nana, RP Abraham. I lost all three of them dudes, all three of them. So it was just hard, and it was just like fuck.
Man,
And
it's
but
tough.
that drove me to like just like all the shit that I was going through right there, and then my parents splitting up and shit. It just made me like okay, and just going through all that shit to like it just like now and shit is transformed me to like see what I see now and shit, and why I'm so like try to look at shit as like a more positive outlook and shit because I was there in the fucking dirt, you know what I mean? I was like in the fucking, you know what I mean? I was in the darkness, you know what I'm saying? I experienced that shit, and I'm like always try
Yeah.
to be like, bro, like this shit, like we can make it better and shit, because like I like no one else made it better for me but me. You know what I mean? It was just a mindset thing and shit. I had to accept shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, but yeah. So I mean, but rap has always been like my like venting thing. Same with just making beats and shit. It wasn't just like rap. It was just like I'm making a beat right now. I'm like, all right, if I feel this shit, sometimes I'll be writing. You know what I mean? But right now it's kind of hard to like rap about shit. Like, yeah, I've been rapping about some. Shout out to Nate the Great. Shout out to Brandon Tattoo. Shout out to Ebar. Shout out to Bruli. Oh, speaking of them dudes too, they were also a big they were also a big part of my rap like influence too, just with the whole experience and stuff. Like Bruli had these little rap camps and shit before this coronavirus and shit, you know what I mean? And it was dope because I met hella different artists and shit, and just hella different like people's like aspect of shit is and shit. And there were like a lot of like older dudes and shit, you know what I mean? The motherfuckers who knew my dad, but I didn't really know him like that. So it was just like, I don't know, I had a lot of like support, and just like I'm the type of guy who would just sit back and just like take all the information in, and then like whatever I come off of it, I'll like write a rap about it or something, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
never
So
stopping.
so you rapping, it's the producing. So are you in a creative mode during all this stuff that's going on right now? Are you still being creative, or is it hard for you to be creative right now?
So I mean, at first I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just talk about just like fuck coronavirus, whoop de whoop, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but like not like going outside and being a dummy and shit, but more like I can keep being happy and doing what I'm doing and stuff, because like I've been doing this shit before this shit has even been going on. So like to me it's more of like an enhancement, because I remember when I was working, that was kind of hard, because like when I was working, it was just like it was hard fucking getting off of work and then trying to make something creative, and then at the same time I want to like play a video game or something. So it was just like I was like caught up in like the between, like after work I'm like, oh man, I'm gotta eat, fucking then go to sleep and shit. So like, you know what I mean? But ever since this has happened, I've had a lot of time to just like be creative and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like so. Speaking of, so like when I shouted out like Nate and all them before is because I play the video games a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I rap about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to, cause like, I also live stream my gameplay. So what I'm planning on doing and shit, cause I'm just in a creative way and shit, is just like making another like kind of like video game rap thing, but the gameplay that like we all have type shit, you know what I'm saying? And like it's fucking like
Okay.
I had all my shit on my like iPhone thing and shit. I had it all set like I swear to God, dude, if that shit didn't like crack and shit, I would have already been teasing that song and shit. And teasing hella shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I have hella stuff, but even though that's gone, like that's not stopping me like from the music video that's coming out, you know what I mean? That's gonna be fucking fire. And
Mm-hmm.
this is also like gave me my girl a chance to like kind of like hike out and shit. And you know like some spots are like closed and shit, but then like there's other spots that like we can like go out and adventure and shit, you know what I'm saying? And or whatever, you know what I mean? And then like whenever we're like out and shit, we're like taking pictures and shit and like doing little clips and things, you know what I'm saying? Like we're
Yeah.
always like trying to like stay creative in some type of way, you know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
shit's to me. It's like I don't know. It was kind of like an enhancement. I enjoyed it a lot in a way. You know what I mean? Like I still like did like little drive-bys and said what's up to moms and them and shit. I still like made sure everyone was good, but at the same time we still stayed safe, you know, and smart like a motherfucker. Like I hated going to grocery stores. But see, like that's one thing I'm starting to rap about too, is just like the crazy shit I'm seeing at the grocery stores and shit. And just like how certain people are kind of starting to like act, or just like certain things that you know what I mean? Like, bro, I hate going to Safeway, man. It sucks, man. There's a lot of fucking psycho motherfuckers walk around like, you know what I mean? Just like geeking, bro. I'm just like, oh, let's go. You know, like we have our masks on and shit, looking like
Man.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero and shit. Like, man, I'm ready. Like, fuck, man, it's just crazy. It's just, I'm just like, and it's kind of scary too. Well, I don't want to say it's scary, but it's just a weird vibe, because like, you know what I mean? It's just like motherfuckers. I don't know, but like you just feel the tension sometimes and shit. You're just like, man, you know what I mean? Like the motherfuckers who are wearing masks and shit are looking at motherfuckers who aren't wearing masks and shit. It's just like crazy. And then you have the psycho crazy people in the back pacing back and
Yes.
forth. It's just like,
Yes.
we're in zombie land right now. It's just crazy. It's
It's a
exactly
lot
what I
going on.
said. We're in this is zombie apocalypse, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I've just been like I've been doing the same thing and shit, but I've been hella trying to like keep that rap shit going and stuff. Like shit, Mons Rock has sent me a few beats that like so I'm
Shout
just
out to
like I have
mine.
so many verses and shit, and I have so many different beats to work with, and it's dope and shit, including a few of the old stuff that you sent me and stuff when the last time I was over there.
Yeah.
Bro, like I have a lot of different options to fuck with, so I'm just like right now I'm just like trying to like I'm not trying to rush things because I feel like every time I rush shit, you know what I mean? Like I'm just always like I either like kind of like make a mistake or something, you know what I mean? Or like I'm like it could have been like better or something, you know what I mean?
It's no
But
need to rush, bro. You know. I'm definitely glad that we had that last session. What was that, February when you came out here?
I think it
Was
was,
that
yeah.
February?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was like right before shit went bad. So I'm definitely glad we got to do that. That was definitely a good start to, or a good continuation to what we got going on. How are you feeling about your first single that we released, Hungry? How you been feeling about that?
Oh, that shit is tight. Like honestly, for me, it's like it feels like a whole new like road. You know what I mean? Like this shit is way different than all the other shit that I fucking like. You know what I mean? That like all the other shit that I posted. You know what I mean? Like it's like a way more serious aspect. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad that like I'm working with you like a motherfucker because it just shows me, you know what I mean, just like fucking like how much like I can really do type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, dude, the hunger's still fucking there and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Like for real. For real, for real. I'm gonna figure this like phone situation out quick and it's gonna be peaches because it's not like my shit's burnt out or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it's like it'll be I'm cool, you know what I mean? Like I'm still keeping it going and shit, but Hungry is fucking tight, dude. I love how it sounds. I just love it. My girl loves it. My fucking girl's parents love it. Like it's crazy.
Nice.
It's kind of like one of those songs where it's like for my first time it's like where it's like because at first like when my girl was like oh did you oh like because she was hella juiced and shit, you know what I mean, like it was like right when it like got posted and stuff, hella juiced, and she's like oh did you hear Soul new single, like you want to hear Soul's, and we stopped in the living room. I'm just like oh you know what I mean, but they like it, they hella like it, they hella like it. And so it's just like I've gotten so much support from that already, and people have been asking me like, "When's your next one?" You know what I mean? Like, "When's this?" You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just
Well, I
I
mean,
can't
you
wait.
want to tell them, I guess we could tell them the next one. Well,
Well, shit.
it's really on me. I'm finishing up your master. So I'll be finishing the master tomorrow, and I'll probably turn it into distribution on like Monday. So you're looking at maybe the first couple days of July, or I mean June. So yeah, we're probably looking first week of June for lessons.
Okay, okay. Yep. Lessons. That's the next one, y'all. For the 4 people who hear and
Yes.
shit, that's the next one. But don't spread the word. Keep that a secret.
It's cool, man. It's
That's
cool.
between
Shit.
us.
We amongst fam. We amongst fam, man. We amongst fam.
For real.
Well, it's definitely for me. It's definitely an honor and like a blessing to work with you because it's like bringing my shit full circle because your dad was a big influence in my career when I was like your age. Your dad was like my big homie, and we fucking he put me on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, where I didn't even know if I was ready, but he was confident enough in me to throw me on shit. So to get the chance to work with you and kind of do the same thing is I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. So that's what I get out of working with you, Neff, and that's what I love about our relationship is that it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's a full circle thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. I love it too. And we're not just fucking around either. It's like every single time I went there and shit, every day we've been grinding, bro. Ever since I wake up, we're fucking grinding. Like making shit happen, you know what I'm saying? Just like fucking working, you know what I mean? And that shit is like dope because like out of all the other studio sessions I've had and shit, like sometimes motherfuckers don't take it as serious as like I would like it to be, you know what I'm saying? And then so like you
Yeah.
hella helped me out and shit with just like hella shit, dude. So bro, I'm so appreciative, bro. Like I would not be here without you, bro. Like for real, bro. Like you're fucking, bro, you're doing some dope shit too, bro. Like you're killing it, dude. Like for real, dude. Like I've been tapping in with a lot of
Thank
your
you.
shit because like fucking just because I've been bored and I'm like, you know what? Like it was like a couple weeks ago and shit. I was starting to rewatch some of your music videos that you like did and shit. Dope, dude. So like, you know what I mean? So like those have given me like a lot of influence. So like after I seen that, I'm like, I need to get my music videos up. Like
Thank you.
that's a definite like for real. It's like motivation. You know what I'm saying? So like
Well, it sucks all this shit happened, man, because we had plans, man. Like you were supposed to come back and we were gonna shoot a video. We were going like I was already scouting locations and shit to shoot when you came back, and then this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we just gonna put everything on hold, man. But we got enough work to slowly feed it to them. You know, a little single at a time. Keep them involved, and then we'll drop the mill. You know.
hell yeah, bro. Like for real, bro. I can't wait, dude. It's gonna be fun and it's gonna be dope. I already know it's gonna turn out to be hella tight too. It's gonna just. You guys better be ready. Whoever's watching, you guys better be ready.
Well, shit, Neff. Shit, we about at 15, man. So I'm gonna wrap it to keep it, keep the time where it is. But it was good to fucking see you, man. It was good to make sure you straight. It was good to hear from you. I'm glad that you got to let everybody know what you got going on and how everything's going.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. He got me. He want me to play the joint. Look at my drunk, you funny. Oh shit! I don't even know if I can load that shit up fast enough, bro. I don't even know if I can load it up fast enough. Everybody talk about play a song now. Okay, if y'all gonna hang around, I'll play. I'll play a verse of the song. A verse.
There you go.
Give me a second to load it up though.
There you go.
And they got me, so.
While he's loading this shit up, y'all better be packing these. You know what I mean? Come on. He's loading, we loading. Let's do it.
Oh shit, man. Look at you. Look at you go. All right, let me find it real quick, man. I wasn't prepared. I should have been prepared to have something of yours to play. That's on me. I should have knew Mons was gonna be on me. Parts if you want the joint. Look at him. He's putting the pressure on him.
Mons, rock. Those beats are nasty, bro.
Shout out to Mons, man.
Mons, right. Fucking rock.
Here we go. Lessons. Here we go.
I found what I love to do early in life when I was 20.
When it comes to life and success, I'm impatient. I'm moving fast, so no, fuck the wait. Complicated situations seem to hit me in the face with lane shit. I ain't trying to crash, tank flip, banquet. Feeling like I'm eating all this lame shit. My mind is full of wonders, I be searching for some statement. Feeling overcluttered with emotion, need some space quick. RIP to Nana, swear that life is not the same shit. I need a little brain switch, smoking like Jamaicans, rolling from my day kid. Now I'm fully waking, swear that I have been the same kid. A little less than 20. I can sit my second decade.
They can go on forward, you.
Fighting obstacles like checking the car keys. All that running isn't stressing, getting scars, G. Every obstacle's a lesson, I ain't sweating. I use my fucking mind like it's a weapon. Except life is a teacher, must people lessons. Where you headed? Self-beheading or what's success? Take a breath quick. Yeah, now peep the message, all the whining and crying, self-deciding, that maybe leverage, applying the timing for yourself, positive stepping. People gonna say shit, but fuck that whack talk. People gonna hate quick, fuck that bad talk. Fucking wait for your bad spot. Don't let people try to change you to a dead bot. I've been bought every opinion that's been thought. Kick rocks, I ain't no meaning like how you preach for. I've been me, I've been false. You think you get sauce, I've been raw. SoliBowl culture, where y'all been so I've been raw. SoliBowl culture is what y'all been so. Keep the mic seated, these flames have always been on.
There it is.
Hell yeah, bro. I can't wait till that
That's the
one
single,
drops.
man.
For
I'm
real, for real.
mastering tomorrow, but yeah, that's the single. That should be out the first. I would probably say by like the 10th of July. I'll have the official date very shortly, but yeah, it's coming. So
Dope.
there it is, man.
Dope.
Oh, we got
Thank
way
you,
more
man.
in the
For real,
stash
for
too.
real.
That's just one of the first couple. We got way more in the stash.
Thank you, y'all. I love everyone, bro. I love all you guys, man. For real, for real. Thank you for letting me do this, Jay. For real.
Hey, of course, man. You know I got you, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, you know, episode 9 with Neff Soul, you know. We
Yeah.
definitely appreciate it, and stay on the lookout for his work because we got a lot more things coming. His single is on all streaming platforms right now. Just type in SoliBowl. It should come up because he's hungry. That's what it is.
Oh,
So,
God.
all right. So,
All right.
shit, Neff. Let me end this right now. Are you doing anything else? You know what I'm saying? I'll hop right back on live. Let me end this and post it, and then I'll hit you right back.
All right, for sure.
Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you on Saturday. I do not have one tomorrow, but on Saturday at 8 p.m., I will be interviewing my brother Just Cause out of Vegas. He is a producer and a photographer, one of the best I know. So, and graphic designer. So make sure you tune in on Saturday, 8 p.m. if you're not doing anything. And y'all be safe. Thank you. Peace.